Hi and welcome to another video. Gosh, I feel like I should have something to call these, but I don't. Okay, so I found myself in Wales. I'm here for a week and I came here because my inner guidance told me that I needed to step out of my normal day-to-day life and I needed to go somewhere, and the opportunity to come to this cottage on the side of a mountain. Actually, it's in a kind of valley. Well, there's just mountains all the way around. And so my previous videos were about this gnome energy, and this is the first evening and I've only just arrived, but I really thought I was going to be like really connecting deeply in with gnome energy, which I may do, but but it's dragons. Oh, and I so want to say that so much more respectfully. So I'm just having to move through the feelings that arise in me about sharing about this kind of stuff. So I just wanted to share my little journey up until now. So the night after I posted my last 3 videos, I went to a party, and as soon as I walked in the gate walking towards the hut where the party was being held, a friend ran up to me and she was like, "Oh my god, I so believe in dragons and unicorns and things," and I can't remember what she said, but she was just so sweet about the videos I'd done and, you know, just affirming that all this stuff is real. But it was interesting because in that moment I was like, oh, dragons and unicorns. I'm like, I'm just kind of getting down with the fairy realm, and I don't know, it just showed me a little bit where I'm still, yeah, well, actually, just where I haven't learned about all these different energies yet, and I still have, it's almost like having a prejudice against them in a way. So it's kind of funny. So she spoke about dragons, and it just left me with like, I don't really know about dragons. Like, I don't really, it's not something I've explored. This evening sitting here, I realised, looking back, like in my sort of, I think about 17 or 18, I went to Tintagel down in Cornwall, and that's all the whole Merlin energy there. And I remember buying a little dragon thing, a little dragon, and drawing dragons. And I was just opening my senses at that time. But I didn't know about the elemental kingdom then, so I didn't really know what that was about. Anyway, where am I going? Oh yeah, so after the party, another friend sent me a message, and she was talking about dragons as well. So I was just like, okay, this is interesting. This is something that wants to come up and wants to have some attention. And so I'm driving out of Brighton, my hometown, and there's some graffiti on the side of the road, and it was a dragon. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just start feeling into this energy of dragons. And then I begin to feel, I can feel the energy of the dragons in the mountains, like they're right deep in the mountains. So that's what I've been initially feeling since I've been here. And I was going to completely go offline, but I haven't. And I started Googling. And before I started Googling, I suddenly went, oh my God, like the flag for Wales is a dragon. So here I am. And so this evening I've spent researching about dragons and the mythology, and then reading. This is the kind of way it goes for me. So I start to get inspiration, or I start to see signs in my life about different elementals, or actually about anything, and then sometimes I'll Google it, and then it can take me off on a bit of a journey. So I've been doing that this evening and journeying, and then I googled dragon and channeling, and read some more beautiful information that was really confirming that they are in the hills. And I think what I'm feeling into is the earth dragons, and reading about how they in a long time ago, I don't know when the elemental beings were more present on earth, when they had more, some of them were in physical form, and some just, yeah, they were interacting more with us, and this was their world, and it still is, but they're living in a parallel world. So they're sort of more in the etheric realms, but they're still working with the energy structures of Earth very much. So ley lines sometimes are called dragon lines, and that's because what I've read this evening is that the dragons, the paths that they flew, help the flow of energy through the earth. So now we have these ley lines where this energy runs. So I just had a little meditation, and the dragon was taking me into the mountain. I mean, I'm literally on a mountain, and wow, it's really interesting. I've got reservation as to oh no, I just got a bit of a cold still. I have some reservation about sharing what I've seen. I don't know why. Maybe I do just need to save it until it feels right, and I imagine I'm going to get more information this weekend if this is only the first night. And so it's a really beautiful feeling what I was shown today, and these beings are really beautiful beings. So far that's what I've experienced. I think one person's information that I was reading, they said they're the most sort of the most kind of like the strongest, most powerful of the elemental beings. Yeah, it's hard for me to sort of talk very much about something that I haven't yet experienced, but the experience that I just had was really beautiful, and they're connected. Oh, should I just say it? They are connected to the golden earth that many light workers are seeing for the future. Okay, I'm not going to share anymore, but I kind of just want to say, that they are looking after things things are a lot more looked after than we realise. Oh no, I just want to share it. Okay, I'm going to stop there and do another video sometime. Okay, so much love to you. Enjoy magical days. Bye.